Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Back once more with another daily live stream, starting a little bit early today, I know, but as always, we've got some very important news to cover in this stream. We can see right now, in accordance to the market, crypto is correcting. Quite frustrating, if you ask me, knowing that we are 5 days away now from the incoming presidential elections. Bitcoin is now down to 70.8k, down at 2.06% on the daily time frame. I still believe that Bitcoin will start rallying towards all-time highs just before the elections are announced, but we will ultimately have to wait and see. But as it stands right now, funnily enough, as history has shown us time and time again, with all altcoins and crypto correcting, Kaspa is just following its own path, it's following its own dream. It goes off vibes, Kaspa going off vibes right now. Everything's pumping now. We don't want to pump, we'll do our own thing. Quite frustrating, to be honest, but either way, Kaspa right now is up 1.18%, now valued at 11.42 cents. And I think the reason for this could just be, the general sentiment in the market right now, but also could be for the fact that we got a new exchange listing today, which is quite a decent exchange listing. It's not, a massive one, but it's a good one nonetheless. Got a lot of volume in it, seemingly, and a lot of visits. And also, once more, the rising speculation that Kraken is gearing up to list Kaspa, which we're going to showcase in the stream as always. And then, more importantly, other projects, other news, but also, once more, further proof that we are really early still. How early we are, which is why once more we should be really bullish and fortunate and happy that we're in crypto at this time in Kaspa at 11.42 cents. So as always, if you be joining these streams, be doing these daily, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. So the first thing I want to get into is this post here from Shy. Ultimately, just it's a tee up for what I want to kind of also express, right? Still, people are a bit, funny regarding Shy and his talks about what's happening in the Middle East. He said, I never use Kaspa as a platform for my worldview of anything outside of crypto. In the last years, I have delivered dozens of speeches and lectures around the world, participated in many international conferences, gave dozens of interviews and AMAs, and participated in quite a few X Spaces, participated in business development with several large players of various sorts. I have never used any one of these platforms to inject my personal views and agenda on anything. His point once more. If you have a problem that talks about on his own Twitter X page, mute him, ignore him. He has attended multiple summits as a representative of Kaspa. At summits, at AMAs, all the stuff where he's been talking about Kaspa, representing Kaspa, but he never once spoke about the political side of things, if you will, or the stuff happening in the Middle East right now. Never once, only on his own personal page. Right? I post stuff that affects me personally from my personal account, and here you'll be hard pressed to find me express my opinions that is radical or diversive. Some people's obsession with what I post from my personal account is intrusive and weird, and I agree. Personally, I do agree. Again, I understand the sentiment in the community that, if Shy is talking about these so-called political points in the Middle East, that could do bad for the project. I understand the sense behind that, but at the same time, I think it's a very emotional and warped mindset because it doesn't have anything to do with Kaspa. He is part of Kaspa, yes, but when it comes to Kaspa, he never mentions what happened in the Middle East and Kaspa in the same conversation. The community, people in the community, they're the ones who are making the connection between Kaspa and Israel and the Middle East stuff together. Shai's never combined the two together. He's talking his X page, personal, and Kaspa as two separate things. But that's just, that side of things either way. We've got the more important Kaspa updates, of course, coming in as well. We've got new Kaspa updates. The PR computing ghost tag on high levels only on demand was done and merged. This is one of the main prerequisites for the 10 blocks per second upgrade, resolving a crucial processing bottleneck. So now we are seeing more of the developments regarding the 10 BPS migration and what needs to be done happening more and more. This is now one massive step, one of the main prerequisites, the biggest steps more so, one of the big ones to help us get towards 10 blocks per second. So once more, Q1 2025, 4 to 5 months away from now, We are not far off till we see 10 BPS, and that will send Kaspa to the next level higher and higher. Good afternoon, Jay Hanuman. Welcome back to the stream. I think there's a reversal incoming for Kaspa. I can feel it on my toes. Good back. Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree, Zar. Welcome back to stream, my man. What's up, Made Heart? What's up, gang? Caspi on Mexi. Yes, I have seen that. It's also going to be triggers in this stream later on. But yes, the meme triggers once more. They're still going crazy. More listings, more adoption, and better things incoming, I am sure. Now we've got this post here. Kaspa, new listing alert. Cash USDT on Hot Coin Global. Now, of course, not the tier ones we're waiting for once more, but either way, it's an exchange listing. Nonetheless, we can see Hot Coin Global is number 41 here on CoinMarketCap. But look, 2.7 billion 24-hour trading volume. That's one of the highest ones we've seen. Well, that's higher than Kraken, actually, funnily enough. Of course, Kraken would be bigger, but it's got a lot of volume, a very high amount, $2.7 billion worth, and a lot of weekly 1.4 million weekly visits. So it's not a small exchange. It's not a popular one, with respect, but it's not a small exchange. It's got quite a lot of adoption with it. So that is a very, very good thing to see for Kaspa, nonetheless. And then we get on to the next point, which I'm sure everyone wants to hear about, which is the rising Kraken speculation. We saw in my stream yesterday, I'm sure you would have been here, the post regarding Kappa support saying, pay attention, close eyes to our blog, which I'm going to find in my timeline right here. Keep an eye on our blog, potential Kraken Kaspa listing this week, right? So, of course, the question is being asked, we are very close to Kraken listing, when will it happen? Well, something that, again, this is speculative, but for me, it's a good sign. We have the addresses right now. The addresses actually peaked at over 500k earlier. I'll show you this in my community as well. It actually surpassed 500 because this is a new all-time high for addresses of Kaspa. Since then, we have seen it come back down, so now it's at 497k. Still a very large number. But look at the top addresses. Mexi's still up there. Gate's still up there. Uphold there. Number 3 wallet. Unknown wallet. Who's just added 10 million more Kaspa. Now sitting at 707 million Kaspa, which is worth $8.9 million. This wallet here has 2.824% of the total supply of Kaspa right now. And we don't know who the tag is because the wallet is not recognized yet. As you know, again, if it's just a whale, we won't recognize it, but we won't see the tag Kraken come up at least until the listing is confirmed. And the wallet is, therefore, the connection's made. So we don't know who the wallet is right now, but the fact that there's a wallet out there that has more Kaspa than Uphold, BitGet, other major exchanges, Bybit. It has a lot more Kaspa than these other major wallets, other major exchanges. People speculate it could be Michael Saylor, maybe. I would like to believe more so, especially with the announcement that Kraken is on the horizon and with Kaspa being so undervalued right now. Yet we've seen signs that the volume is still going parabolic, as we can see here. Volume right now is sitting at 160 million, which is not bad at all. And yesterday we saw it go like absolutely crazy, peaking at 140. Speaking yesterday at 140 million, which is the highest we have seen, in a very, very long time. We've seen some really, really high volume of Kaspa as of late, leading me to believe that maybe this third wallet is the tier 1 that we waited for, being Kraken. People speculate also Coinbase. Can't say for sure, of course we'll have to wait and see. This is speculative, full disclosure. But again, for me, it's a very, very big deal. Not to mention, I also showcased in my stream yesterday on the Kaspalytic website. We go to the exchange holdings that we are reaching new all-time high levels. Kaspa price is correcting more and more, but the amount of Kaspa's hold by exchanges is rising higher and higher. For me, something is coming. That's what I like to believe, at least. Now, seemingly, most people are still not talking about much in the community, but I think there's a good chance of that for what's coming to Kaspa, especially for all the other announcements coming in due time as well. For example, Kaspa Plus Reversal, according to L4 here, is happening soon enough with miners rewards reductions coming in just 4 days' time. So we can see here. Now 3 days away from the next mining reduction reward to 78 Kaspa, meaning miners have to increase their supply, their work rate, so to speak, to get more Kaspa. We've seen Kaspa reaching new all-time highs in hash rate of 1.32 on the weekly. I believe it actually was 1.35 yesterday. Either way, the hash rate is doing very, very well. And this this is only going to increase more and more as the supply amount of Kaspa given to the community corrects more and more as well. So yeah, we are seeing again increased adoption once more. The addresses are growing higher and higher. Big addresses are accumulating more and more, quite considerable amounts. The amount of addresses are growing higher and higher, and we're seeing the signs that the exchanges are getting more and more. So evidently something is cooking. That's what I like to believe. Evidently something is cooking. Exchanges are getting more and more Kaspa, and it leads me to believe that once more we are waiting for a very, very big listing very, very soon. And why wouldn't we? We've got all the other big things coming as well. Change Finance here, proud to provide infrastructure to empower swap services for KRC20. As we are working closely with KEF and Casplex, we are here to support the KRC20 ecosystem and by delivering a seamless, robust swap experience. KEF put out a post talking about the KRC20 project inquired about native marketplace or decentralized exchanges, so there'll be more information made soon, but ultimately, yes, we're just seeing what is incoming and what we're expecting to see very, very soon with the KF, with KRC20, with Change Finance and whatnot. So again, very good to see. I am tired of Shai's opinions. There's only one true opinion, only his. You don't get any other opinions. He thinks he's perfect. He's ruining capital price. If that's your opinion, man, then yeah, you're entitled to your own opinion. I mean, the way I see it is Shai's a very knowledgeable person. I mean, he is definitely a very knowledgeable person. He's working on a very, a very intensive project. Kaspa's a very, there are very few people in the world who actually understand what Kaspa truly is. At least to such a deep level that Shai does. Of course, everyone will be wrong in some aspects, but when you're a very knowledgeable person, it's, unless you can prove them wrong, it's really, really hard to be correct, so to speak. Like, I would never want to argue with Shai because I know his knowledge is far greater than mine. So whatever point to try to argue, I'll probably struggle with that because he knows more. Arguing with smart people is a ball ache. It is. Like I'm not saying Shai is correct all the time. I'm just saying because he's a knowledgeable person, arguing with him is going to be very, very hard. I don't think he's ruining Kaspa's price though. I disagree with that statement. I think Kaspa's price is correcting because that's the nature of the market right now. Because Kaspa's price is correcting because of the meme tokens. That's what I believe. We've seen time and time again in history, it's proven from Ethereum to AVAX to Bitcoin. To Binance smart contracts, like when the meme tokens come out, the price of the project above it will correct. You could look it up. It happened with Ethereum back in 2021. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me find the timestamp. Let me find the post about it. So it happened in Ethereum in the ICO boom back in 2017. After that, we saw the price correct. We saw Binance Smart Contract and meme coins in 2021. And we saw AVAX and subnets launch. After that, we all saw correction of the price following that. KRC20 meme tokens is just following that. All it is. That's why I think the price is correcting so much, because all the belief right now in Kaspa is around the meme tokens community. I mean, look at Kango right now. $6.8 million market cap, 2 million 24-hour trading volume. It's doing insane. Conan, equally doing very, very well. 4.5 million, just short of 1 million 24-hour trading volume. Nacho's come down quite a bit, but it will come back. I'm sure it'll come back, especially with the announcement I have in this stream. I'm very adamant that it will come back. That's where I think Kaspa's price is right now. There's nothing really significant, if you will, happening with Kaspa right now. So everyone's getting bored of it and they're going to meme tokens where all the price action actually is. That's why Kaspa's price is dumping. I don't think Shai is the cause of that. And once more, yes, Kaspa's announcements, either way, they're growing higher and higher. So we've got example Tangem here. There's only 386 wallets left, or their limited edition Kaspa wallets. Kaspa Ghost here, they're also releasing their own Tangem wallets. So this is also why, it's really cool to see that Kaspa and Tangem are working so closely together. Whether you want to get a wallet or just have a standard one, that's your choice ultimately. But either way, they work very closely together, which I think is very, very cool. And then you've got stuff here from Captain Sats as well. Don't forget that now you can earn rewards for adding liquidity to your favorite KRC20 tokens on Change Finance, right here on Exchange. Like it once more, we're just seeing the adoption of Kaspa grow more and more. And there's still more stuff coming for Kaspa. 10 BPS, tier 1s, you name it. And once more, we are still very, very early. All the stuff I'm going to get into in this stream, so, just stay tuned for that, really. Wallet 5 just added 17 million more Casper, possibly another gearing up. Yes, that's also what I noticed just there as well. You're right, Jay Honey. Yes, Wallet 5 here, 17 million more Casper. Now it's 302 million Casper. This could potentially be another exchange gearing up to list more and more. Exchanges are always going to have, for the most part, exchanges are always going to have the biggest allocation of a project because they need to list the project so other people can get hold of it. That's why MEXC has over 1 billion Casper as an Aquaman, because it needs enough supply, enough in its holdings, so when people go onto the exchange, they can buy it from them. That's what they need. So these wallets could very well be just whales, but they also could very well be exchanges that are not recognised by Casper just yet. So I think something big is incoming, and once more, we're seeing the exchange allocation going higher and higher to all-time highs. So I still think there's something big incoming, and Casper right now is 68% undervalued. Bargain price, if you will. We can make multiple money from meme coins. Why invest in Casper? Most boring and waste of time. October has ended, and Casper is still staying open. Yeah, you're right, Mohammed. You can make a lot of money from meme tokens, but boring's not bad. Casper's boring, yes, but if Casper jumps to, you can make more volatile money from memes, but memes are also much more risky. Chances of Casper collapsing to zero is a lot smaller than a meme, far smaller than a meme. Chances of Casper rising from this position is a lot higher. Memes are a gamble. I mean, everything in this space is a gamble, of course, not financial advice. You do your own research and you trade at your own discretion, but memes are a lot more volatile, they're highly risky. If you want to make money quickly, then yes, go memes, 100%, I recommend it. Like, if you want to try and gamble, make money quickly, then yeah, go memes. But if you want to have, in my opinion again, not financial advice, in my opinion, if you want to have a sound investment to hold on for years to come, Casper at 11 cents is great, in my opinion. That's why I'm filling up my bags more and more. Casper's done nothing in October, I agree. Casper's now down, 30% in October. It's had a very, very bad October. Complete opposite of October, as compared to every other project that's done very, very well. But again, I'm still optimistic for November, as November has proven us time and time again how bullish it can be. November here, that was very, very bullish. November here, both these times in November, we saw significant rises in the price. So, if history repeats itself, November again, with, elections 5 days away now. FOMC meeting, 7 days away now. And what else could be incoming potential Kraken listing in this month as well? There's a lot to me that says that we could potentially see November once more being very, very bullish for Casper. Like, again, the chance of it going down is a lot smaller than the chance of it going up from this position for the fact that it's so undervalued right now. Again, in trading your own discretion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you the information that I have at hand, all the sources that I have here, and all the stuff that's still incoming for Casper, with KRC20, with mining rewards, with potential Kraken, with new listings coming already, like Hotcoin. All this sort of stuff is good to see for Casper, and will help in its future adoption and therefore price going forward as well. Of course, what people want to see is tier 1s, and when that comes through, Casper price will explode, and people will end up regretting they didn't go Casper at 11 cents. It's funny, people were always praying that Casper would correct to 15 cents at its all-time high here. Praying for it. It's like, Casper go to 15 cents, I can't believe I missed out. Came to 15 cents, it was like, I don't know, man. I think it's dead. I was like, maybe I won't get into it. And then came to Casper's definitely dead now. How can it be dead? When you got hash rate this high, when you got wallet addresses going higher and higher. Like, this project's far from dead, it's just got bad price action right now. Every project correct. If those who follow me on Twitter, I replied to some account earlier. I applied to some account earlier. And it's something that I want to just quickly touch on, because for me, this is what I think is important. So this account here, from Breadman, Bitcoin Breadman, just said, "Dear Casper kiddos, we try to tell you that your assertion to solving the blockchain dilemma was stupid. We try to tell you that it wasn't going to keep up from Bitcoin, and you should quit while you're ahead. Casper is now down 50% from its all-time high. Hope you're dumped." Okay. So I replied saying, well, Casper's down 70%. Casper's been down 70% from its all-time high 2 years ago. We saw that here. Casper was down 70% here, and look where it's gone from there. Bitcoin, the godfather of crypto. Bitcoin's also been down 7% in previous cycles. Obviously, that's from the peak of a bull cycle to a bear cycle. But either way, Bitcoin is coming down 70-80% from all-time highs before. Projects have correction cycles. That's normal. All projects go through correction cycles. So basically an argument on Kaspa being a bad project because of the current price action is brain dead. That's how I see it. If you're basing Kaspa as a bad project because you're looking purely at price action, I think that is a bad mindset to have. It's not a good one to have. You need a lot more information to judge if the project's bad or not. If Kaspa was doing absolutely nothing, then sure, it's a bad project. But it's not. They're not. They're doing a lot more development. Again, big step towards 10 BPS. A big step towards 10 BPS upgrade coming, in a few months. More listings, which is very good to see. Potential Kraken on the horizon. All this sort of stuff. They're making more developments towards smart contracts as well. Correction cycles happen all the time. It's nothing unseen in crypto. But the same thing happens every single time. It's a correction cycle. People start funding the project because the project's dead now. Because it's down 50%. I'll be honest. You're the people who are going to lose out on money. I'm not saying Kaspa's going... people who follow price green tangles, you're going to lose money. It's not a good mindset to have as an investor. Because if you're following green candles, you're going to just struggle. So at least that's what I'll apply to the Donny here. Obviously, Shai had his own two-piece about it. Well, he put that in, and then you had Kaspa Silva start to give him a piece of his mind, just kind of trying to say, well, I don't understand your point. Because his main point was just, Trenimo's not solved, and the price action is bad. But if we go and check it right now, even though Kaspa's doing very badly compared to Bitcoin right now, definitely I agree, I'm fairly sure Kaspa to Bitcoin is still up. Probably not much anymore, but it's still up. Yeah, still up. Not much anymore, true, yes, only 24% when it was at one point, 200%. But it's still above. It's still technically speaking outperforming Bitcoin. Not right now in the last 3 months, definitely not. But it's still outperforming Bitcoin. So in that regard, Kaspa, yeah, it's still okay. And I still think that ROI for Kaspa is higher than Bitcoin from this position. Once you get the adoption, it will come. I believe we're going to see a good and green November. November is a good month for Kaspa, not October. Yeah, again, as I just already mentioned, November is historically a very big month for Kaspa. We have Bybit listed that caused a 2x here. November beforehand down here was a 3-4x from 0.001 to 0.01. So 10x. From the bottom here to the top here. So November is always a very good month for Kaspa. So that could be a very, very good thing to look out for. And yeah, that's precisely what I was saying as well. If you want to gamble your money on memes, go for it. That's fine. I haven't got a problem if you want to gamble on memes. I'm not a financial advisor. You trade who you want to trade. I do hold some memes. I hold some Kaspa. I hold some Sui. I hold some Tau. I hold multiple projects because I want to diversify my assets, but my biggest allocation is in Kaspa because I believe in it. And with its price being down, I don't panic about it because I'm like, okay, project goes down, so what? Kaspa could go down to 5 cents and I still wouldn't be bothered. Because I still believe the project's going to come back up. Because I know what the project's meant to be building. And the developments are still coming in very, very soon. If we see no tier 1s, that could be a problem. But we do see no tier 1s are coming. That's been confirmed already. When, we don't know, but they are coming. Many in X left Kaspa because they say it's Israel coin. Also the coin of was... So this is a coin of war. Yeah, I mean... Again, that's the community side of things, right? But at the same time, the adoption for Kaspa is still not dropping. People from X might be talking about Kaspa because, again, it's the Israel coin. But Kaspa is not an Israel coin. Kaspa is a decentralized neutral currency. It just so happens the developers are from Israel. But people, because they are emotional... And that's, you've got to be able to... It's like, I always reiterate, don't be emotional, be logical. But at the same time, the logical thing is also to play on people's emotions when they're trading. So logically speaking, people are emotional, so therefore, with the stuff happening in the Middle East with Israel right now, and the developers being Israeli, you're like, okay, yeah, sure, so, it's Israel coin. Now, I think it's a stupid mindset to have, personally, but at the same time, trying to think logically, I understand why it's happening. But at the same time, Kaspa is not an Israeli coin, it's a decentralized neutral currency. That's what it is. So the fact that people are comparing the two is just a misconception, in my opinion. And people have left X for that reason. But we'll see where it goes. Ultimately, I still don't think it's a problem, right? That's me personally, at least. But of course, you don't believe in capital, that's perfectly fine, man. End of the day, as Jay Hunnish just said here, end of the day, whether you invest Whether you invest into it is your call. Nobody's forcing anyone to buy anything. Again, this is my own personal opinion. I'm showing you source of information and to do your own research. If you want to learn more about other crypto projects or Kaspa or anything else in general, then you could check out my channel and go to the homepage and check out my free Discord server. We talk about everything in there as well, from Kaspa to other crypto projects, to memes. We talk about memes in there as well. If you want to talk about memes, go in there, talk about memes. That's fine. We're trying to build a community up here. We're not just talking about Kaspa. Kaspa's the biggest community, and the one I think is the best community in my opinion. But we talk about everything because ultimately our goal here is to make money. I'll talk about Kaspa because I think Kaspa has the best chance to make good money. Yeah, again, FOMC meeting is on the 6th to 7th of November, a day or two after the elections. So the first week of November is going to be insanely bullish. Shai had never tweeted anything political, anything about the country. He only posts as a civilian without any hate words. And I don't think, especially your feelings, is wrong at all. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Shai is only talking about his feelings. He has friends and family who are going through hard times, diabolical times, caught in the middle of a crossfire of a fight that's not their fight. And he's trying to express his emotions because he's upset about it. And people are then just atting him because he's talking about it and they're saying, oh, you're losing me money. Where's your empathy? Like, again, dog-eat-dog world, everyone's trying to make money, I understand that sentiment, but where's your humanity? A man's family is in trouble. Friends are in trouble. And while he's grieving about it, you're worried about your bags. If you're worried about your bags, then get out of the project. But don't come at a man for caring about his family, because I do what I do in this space, trying to make money for my family. That's what I do. I think most of us in this space, I like to believe most of this space, are working hard, grinding hard, trying to invest and make money in crypto for our family, to help provide for people. It's understandable there are price corrections, but it's absurd. Kaspa's price is almost what it was now in November 23. I mean, yeah, I agree. Kaspa's price actually is doing horribly, but again, we've seen this sort of stuff before. Again, I said, as long as we don't, right now, it's absurd. I agree with you, but at the same time, technically speaking, we're still seeing higher highs and higher lows. Technically. So if we can hold this, I think we'll be okay. And I think we are. I mean, yeah, you're still DCing. I know you're just saying that in general. You're venting about it, but you still believe in it. I know you, Nate Hart. You're a little troll, aren't you? But once more, again, we've still got big things incoming for Kaspa, whether it be from the actual listings themselves, to potential listings, to 10 BPS, to also meme tokens. Here we can see Kaspa Ghost. They're now listed on Bitconomy, which is very good to see. Once more, very, very bullish. Furthermore, Kaspi. As I mentioned, my man promoted at the beginning of the stream. I think it was you, Nate Hart. Either way, Kaspi is now officially live on MEXC, which is good to see. Now, I have confirmed, someone mentioned it in my stream yesterday about MEXC being banned in the UK. I've confirmed it is. But if you already made an account and you have a VPN, then you should be fine. Because I've got on my MEXC account and I'm perfectly fine to use it. As long as my VPN's on, I can use it. So, you have that option there for you. But yeah, either way, MEXC, decent exchange. Now just Kaspi. And this is also what I was talking about earlier. We're seeing what we had a problem with previously was these exchanges, because Kaspa's new technology, need to find out more about the infrastructure to then integrate it onto their systems, whether it be with Kaspa or the KRC20 in general. MEXC took a while. Now MEXC is listing projects. They listed Kaspi now. They listed already Gold, and I'm pretty sure they all listed Dog K. Yeah, here you go, Dog K, MEXC. I've seen more and more going on. I think Somps is going to be listed on MEXC very soon as well. So that's very, very big. And then we've got here from Nacho once more. Nacho is now going to be on CoinStore. So again, more listings coming for KRC20 is going to be very, very big. Once the adoption comes back, these tokens will take off. Right now, prices are down. And for those who are chasing green candles, I'm sure you're feeling a bit hard done by right now. But again, a testament as an investor is, things go up and down. It's supply and demand. Right now, the demand for Nacho's down, but demand will quickly flip on its head, I'm sure. With more listings, with the bull run taking off once more, they'll follow in suit. With Kaspa getting adoption, if Kaspa gets a Kraken listing, this could be a massive win for everything. KRC20 and Kaspa. we might see the number of holders jump quite drastically with Kraken listing. I'll be surprised to see that. And also keep in mind, with Kaspa's price actually where it's at right now, as bad as it may be, and I agree with you, I would hit the bottom now at 10 cents. I like to think 10 cents is probably the bottom as well. That's literally this blue line here. But at the same time, I honestly think the bottom could be where it's at, purely because, again, if we want to believe in the fact that we're still forming higher highs and higher lows, we are still here. So if it goes down to 10 cents here, then it's going to be on par, if not technically not forming a higher low. So that may be a problem. Are you serious? Shai said to Archie to F himself, and Archie is one of the first couple of YouTubers. Yeah, but I'm not sure if you've read the whole. Again, I'm not getting too much into it between what happened with Archie and Shai, but if you read the whole thread of messages back and forth between them, Archie, when Archie showed the proof of Shai getting angry at him and telling him to go F himself, Archie didn't show what he said to Shai. I read through it. Where Archie went about Shai was not respectful at all. Shai got frustrated and told him to go F himself. I think that's justified. I'm not throwing hate to Archie at all. He's one of the first YouTubers. He's done well for Kaspa. He's quite big in the community. But I'm saying there's a level of humanity you've got to have. The man's family is in trouble. And people are worried about their bags. You know? I think it's just inhumane. If you don't like it, just don't be in Kaspa, block him. That's fine. You know? I'm not telling you to invest into Kaspa. I'm telling you stuff going on with Shai right now, his own views is his own views. If you don't like it, don't listen. If you don't like the fact that he's talking about it and he's a Kaspa person, don't be in Kaspa. It's as simple as that. If you don't agree with it, just don't be a part of it. Really that simple. And when I read through the whole post of message between Shai and Archie was not being respectful to Shai. Hence why Shai snapped at him. But Archie didn't show that part, which Shai also addressed. I showed this in one of my previous streams ages ago where, you know, Archie came at Shai and then Shai replied back saying, it's funny he didn't show the whole conversation. And he showed the whole conversation and it was evident that Archie was not being respectful to him. Now, I wish this whole thing just didn't happen. I really do. It's so toxic. And the last thing we want in this community is toxicness. This community is a really strong community and I have strong faith in this community and what it is and where it's going to go. Last thing I want to see is FUD between developers and devoted members of the community. I wish the best for Shai and Archie and everyone. I really do. I don't want this beef. But it's people just care about their money, apparently. Good morning, talk a lot more. Welcome back to the stream, my man. Also, okay, last thing I'm going to touch on this anyways. Also, Shai blocked many who supported Palestine, for example. Are you serious at all? He's not speaking political opinions. Shai presents Kaspa should keep his mouth closed. If you don't like it, man, just get out of it. You know what? Respectfully, I'm not going to have the conversation anymore. If you don't like what Shai is saying, block him. If you don't like it, if you don't like the fact that he's in Kaspa, don't be in Kaspa. Simple as that. I understand why people are upset. Again, I do understand people are upset because he is from Israel, and therefore people compare the two coins. But it's a decentralized currency. It is not an Israeli coin. That's literally all it is. I understand why people are upset, but I don't think it's fair. That's all I'm trying to say. That's how it is. That's as simple as I see it, right? Tao's at 486 right now. Yeah, Tao is coming down a little bit, but I do think Tao can go much higher. I still think Tao is one that could be a 4-figure currency in this cycle, definitely. Yeah, Tao's got nothing to do with Israeli currency, you know, exactly. That's what I mean, man. Again, Dimitar, my man. I do understand why people are upset. I do. I really do. And I wish this just never happened. But again, if you don't agree with it, just don't be in the project. That's as simple as that. It doesn't bother me at all if you're invested in Kaspa or not. I believe in Kaspa and I talk about Kaspa because I believe in it. I cover news on Kaspa because it's important for everyone to understand what's happening in the space, so everyone can make their own decisions and stuff like that. If your decision is Israel talk is bad, then that's fine. It's your opinion, therefore don't be in the project. That's fine. You made your own opinion, you made your own training strategy, that's fine. You should be doing that anyways. But Shai's entitled to do Shai can do whatever he wants on his own Twitter page. He's not talking about Israel with Kaspa in the same sentence. unless he's replying to people who are saying, stop talking about it. And he's like, why? It's my page. I do what I want. You know? Yeah, man, listen, yeah, cool. Yo, Kaspa, welcome back to the stream, my man. Good to see you. Interesting point. If Kaspa was developed by, let know, Polish devs and Polish landscape invaded Germany. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm just showing them on screen real quick. If you want to read them, then read them. But like, yeah, it's an interesting point. Yeah, people are just focusing too much on things that I just don't think is relevant. Like, simple that. Steve Mint, really appreciate you covering KRC20. Love the channel. Thank you very much, my man. And welcome to the stream. If you enjoy these streams, leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more. And I mean, yeah, I try to cover things, all things Kaspa, KRC20, also other projects as well. For example, one of my projects that I do like a lot is an AR project called Desync. I think it's a very, very decent project. Got a good potential. Obviously, AI is a big up-and-coming sector right now, and it's going to be listed on Bing X. You know, starting trading tomorrow. So that's, you know, very, very cool to see. I'm going to go with some Desync very, very soon. We got this here from Chad. Now, people know I hold XRP. I understand people don't like XRP, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just covering the news because, again, I'm covering crypto. Kaspa mainly, but crypto in general. Grayscale XRP fund had nearly doubled in asset under management since September 27th, which is very, very bullish, truth be told. Proving once more that these institutions, these Wall Street players, they want XRP, they want these ETFs, which is another very, very important point. Canary Capital officially files for a spot Solana ETF. We are seeing more Wall Street institutions, more big donnies starting to actively put more of their pressure, put more of their demand into getting access to crypto. Bitcoin, of course, is the big one, the big donny, you know. But you're seeing more and more. You already have Ethereum as well right now. Solana got denied, XRP got denied, and they're now refunding both of those two again. And we've got many, many more incoming. Remember, Grayscale wanted to get Kaspa. There's under consideration. Grayscale wants to consider Kaspa. So, again, there's a good chance we could see Wall Street really flood the space, which is, again, why I'm going to continue in this point, why I'm so bullish on where crypto is right now, where Kaspa is right now, for the fact that we are still waiting for institutional adoption, which is about to come in full force very, very soon. The US Treasury shares a report on digital assets and the Treasury market. Crypto's become too big to ignore. This is a very, very big thing. It's a 17-page bombshell report talking about crypto. The US Treasury Department. Yeah, we're seeing governments get actively more and more involved in crypto. People who are bearish on crypto, I don't understand why. I really don't. People who think crypto is going to correct, I'm like, you're seeing a year ago it would have been either no mentions whatsoever or just completely downplaying crypto, saying it's terrible, it's meant for fraud and scams. Elizabeth Warren was actively trying to ruin and anti-crypto. Like, she was so against it, trying to ruin it, saying no one should invest into it, is a really, really bad thing. Jim Cramer, when Bitcoin was at 15k, you know, when Bitcoin came down to 15k after the bull cycle, Jim Cramer was saying, you know, I've got education and college. Why did anyone invest in this crap? Look where it's at right now. He's a clown. Jim Cramer's the ultimate catalyst for, if he says something's going to do well, it's going to do badly. If it's going to do badly, it's going to do well. Jim Cramer is the anti-market. I mean, at least the meme so says, but once more, we are seeing developers happening all over the space with more and more adoption from the big people. Two most important sayings once more: don't be emotionally logical, but also follow the money. The money. These people have way more money than we do. The money's saying, we want crypto now. We're talking about crypto now. Follow the money. That's one of the easiest things to do. It's the easiest thing to know, but it's the hardest thing to actually take part in and actually do. But this is how you know if a project's going to do well or not. At least that's what I personally believe. And we got here, you know, a man and legend, CZ. I mean, this for me, I thought this was quite funny. CZ says a couple of the guards in prison asked him which cryptocurrencies to buy. CZ was actively shilling to police guards when he was locked up about what cryptos he should buy. Like, JP Morgan says Trump winning could boost Bitcoin's price. I mean, to me, that's quite obvious. But this means we're now potentially seeing the first Bitcoin election. Whatever happens, whoever wins, will affect the price of Bitcoin. That's important to note. 5 days away now. November 5th. Whether it be Trump or Kamala Harris, we don't know. But if Trump wins, we could see a massive boost in Bitcoin's price. We could see Bitcoin probably close to 80k. Maybe higher, who knows? Here, this for me is the most important. Right? Coinbase, America's largest exchange, expects 20%, a fifth of global GDP to run on crypto, comparing it to the rise of e-commerce. As I showcased in my previous streams, right now, the population of the world that actually is invested into crypto is less than 5%. And Coinbase is now saying that 20% of the total global GDP will run on crypto. Crypto will become an integral part of the global money. And we are part of the less than 5%. This is how early we are in this space. How early we are. There's so much more money about to flood into the market when Gary Gensler is sacked or forced to resign. Regulatory frameworks are laid out. We see ETFs coming out of every sector. Institutional adoption starts flooding faster and faster into this space. Trillions flood into the market. As much as it seems unlikely, I still do believe we could potentially see crypto, total crypto market cap reach 5 trillion by the end of this year. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said this was a conservative prediction. And I know it seems quite far-fetched now considering we're already at 2.37 trillion, and it may not happen, but with new administration, with the potential of Gary Gensler being sacked very, very soon after the new administration. Some say there was a document which I showcased. I'll try and see if I can find it. Although I'm not sure how quick I can find it. Stablecoin, I think it was stablecoin legislations. Okay, I'll try and find it through my feed. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know I showed it in my previous streams. Basically, just covering the fact that there was a document from the Meter, and the Meter is a federally funded organization that has supported the government for 60 plus years on very key issues, policies, monetary policies, the whole COVID situation as well, yada, yada, yada. And they mentioned that 90 days after the administration, we will have to see change. We'll have to see the adoption of, this new innovation, this crypto stuff. Like, that's what I've showcased. It's definitely in my Discord server. I don't know why I can't find it right now. And it's equally on here, but that's where we're at right now. How quickly the space will change, and we can see trillions flood into the market with frameworks laid out. This is how early we are. And right now, to prove once more how early we are, the Bitcoin price is nearing all-time highs, yet Google searches for Bitcoin remain low. Look at this. When Bitcoin reached its all-time high in March, the searches were at all-time highs. It's near all-time highs again, and look at the searches. They're down here. No one's looking at Bitcoin right now, in retail at least. Once more, how early we are. There's no one of the retail market in crypto just yet. We are still here. We are still going strong with institutional adoption still gearing up. So this price action right now is all from institutions. Like, this is what we're seeing right now. And when this sentiment of Bitcoin comes back up, we will see crypto fly with it with retail market, and then institutional adoption will flood with it as well. And then, again, as I mentioned, the whole Coinbase thing expects 20% global GDP to be running on crypto. I believe that in due time, future, 10 years in the future, it'll be Kaspa taking up a good majority of that for what they're trying to do in this space with the KII in the energy sector and the cross-border payments and finance chain and the real estate and the commodities. The KII is going to be an integral part of that. The stablecoins coming to KRC20 in due time as well. Smart contracts, 10 PPS, Dagnite. All the stuff coming to Kaspa that's going to make it an integral part. Kaspa's technology is designed to be a fast form of form of money, peer-to-peer electronic money that can be quick and cheap to solve the trilemma. That is what Kaspa meant to be, and the KRI is going to help Kaspa achieve that. Which is why, again, at 11.4 cents, I still remain very bullish on Kaspa, because I'm not looking at the short term. I'm not looking at the last 3 months. Oh yes, it's terrible. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at this, which is good, and I'm thinking of what's to come. I'm thinking of this. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm not looking at this. This is temporary. That's temporary. 50% correction is nothing compared to where it can go in the future. Don't look short term. Think long term. That's why I tend to buy it. Like it's. And once more, yeah, it's funny how Kaspa's also the only one in an uptrend right now, pumping while everything else is correcting. Kaspa literally just going off vibes, and it doesn't care what anything else is doing. It does what it wants. Kaspa is my toxic relationship. You know what I mean, man? I feel like a toxic ex-girlfriend, honestly. Constantly manipulating my mind. You could buy 2 more Nacho for 300 right now. Yeah, honestly. Nacho is very, very undervalued right now. Dirt cheap. I'm going to be scooping some up this weekend, no doubt. No doubt. I'm going to be doing some big moves with Nacho. Because I think, Nacho is one that I'm looking forward. I'm looking at Nacho, I'm looking at Conan. Honestly, might look at Kangaroo by this point. Caspi, of course. Casper, Goad, Bert. So, like, big ones are coming. Dog K could be a shout. I'm not so keen on Dog K just yet, but that's just me personally. But there are many projects in this space you can look into. Just be careful, though, because, again, just because it says 100% pre-mint does not mean... 0% pre-mint does not mean it's safe. For example, you had Eggy. This project here was 0% pre-mint, but the developer... It's the same one that made one in the past that was also a scam. Can't remember the name of it though. But yeah, just because it says 0% premium does not mean it's safe. Just be careful, that's all I'm saying. The problem as a big developer, CEO, manager, etc. is you can't get emotional. Yeah, again, I understand that. I'd like to believe I'm not moronic. Like, I understand the sentiment behind what a influential key figure of a project can do when he talks about certain matters. I just choose to believe it's not. I don't personally get affected by it. In the sense of, like, I understand what that's going to do to the price potentially, but I don't think that Shy talking about that has caused this. I think this is probably Shy's a factor of it, truth be told, but this is mainly KRC20. Because people are not making money from Kaspa for the past X amount of months, 3 months. So, like, this is the first month, no money in Kaspa. Too many circles. So, the first month, when they made no money in Kaspa and it's going down more and more. You saw it come down 14%. KRC20 came out. Let's transfer some of my Kaspa bags to KRC20. Comes down more and more. And then the whole Middle East thing started going crazy here. So that obviously, Shy was speaking about it. So Shy spoke about that. Kaspa was here before the Israel talk. So it's already down 20%. KRC20 caused this correction here. And then you had both of them combined with KRC20 starting to get to more adoption and Israel stuff taking off. And then you saw this correction go further from here to here. So that's what we've seen as a result of Israel talk KRC20 since then. This was just people getting frustrated with the project. So people started going to KRC20 what the price action is. Buy the dip after confirmation. I mean, yeah. Simple put. Yeah, Buffalo said hit the like button, share, and subscribe for more. Be doing these daily 92, 93 days in a row now. Crazy. Many companies have a social media policy, so you can't post controversial politics stuff, even on your own personal accounts. That could be turned off customers. Yeah, again, I understand that. I do understand the sentiment behind Shy talk about stuff could be bad for the project. In fact, it probably is doing a factor. I'm not saying it's not doing anything. I'm saying it is a factor, but it's not the reason Kaspa's doing badly. There could be numerous reasons why Kaspa's doing badly. I don't think Shy is the sole reason for it. And again, once more, if you don't agree with it, just don't be in the project. You have no obligation to be in Kaspa. As simple as that. And at the same time, if you think about it, if Kaspa's meant to be this whole, in a weird, ironic sense, if you're restricting Shy from talking about it, that defeats the purpose of Kaspa, in the sense that Kaspa's meant to be decentralized, right? For everyone, where everyone can have freedom from everything, like completely decentralized, no control. But then you can control what he wants to say on Twitter. That doesn't make sense. Shy has to go. I do appreciate Shy for everything he has done, despite the current heated debates, if you will, going on in the community with Shy and everyone else. I do appreciate Shy for what he's done. The way he was batting against Da Vinci Jeremy and Fred Krueger when they were fighting Kaspa, it was hilarious to me and very well done. Personally, I feel Kaspa transcends politics. Shy isn't a Kaspa. He put his brain into developing it, among others. Council culture can kiss my ass over personal thoughts. Yeah, I agree, Jay Honey. I really do. It will be sharp dip, but will explode after the rate cuts. They'll absorb all the liquidity. I do believe that as well. I mean, we'll have to see. We don't know if the rate cuts are going to happen. There's speculation that we'll see 25, especially we won't see any this time round as well. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, rate cuts, again, they alleviate more pressure on the economy, meaning more liquidity can flood into the crypto market. So volume, higher price, simple as that. So yeah, I think election's going to be a big thing potentially, as JP Morgan confirmed. You know, could be very, very big if Trump wins. And equally, if FOMC meeting following a few days after that, we could see Bitcoin go on a real tear. If Bitcoin does do as I believe it will do, which is go up to, you know, this region again pre-election, and then Trump wins, we'll probably see it surge quite quickly. The FOMC meeting next few days after that might go a little bit higher. Shy is always way beyond the haters' IQ pay grade. You should listen and learn when he speaks, not try to bring your Islamic leftist views onto him. You can choose to have a suicidal empathy as a European on you. Yeah, again, what people are like is what it is. Yeah, okay. I'm again not going to talk about it too much, but again, that's the point, right? I'm not going to talk. I'm going to try and like again. Every chat I will read, but I will not be addressing that much talk anymore regarding it, because we understand what it is, right? People are going to have views against it. People are going to have views for it, right? End of the day, I'm more leaning to he can do what he wants. If you don't agree with it, simple as get out of the project and block him. That's all you have to do. It's not hard. It's 3 clicks. Like, if you don't agree with what Shy says, Shy, block. Simple as that. And mute as well, because I'm pretty sure Twitter did something where if you block them, you can still see the posts. I don't know why they did that, but hey ho. But you just do those 2 things and then just sell your Kaspa. Simple as that. It's 2 or 3 clicks. What did he say? What did who say? If you talk about Shy once more, then he's just talking about the whole situation in Israel, just what's happening. Yeah, I agree with Shy. If these wallets are buying millions of Kaspa, why isn't the price rising? Because the bigger wallets, for the most part, are the ones that are selling. Look at that. Sharks, 7 more Shark shares, but 1 whale's gone down, Dolphin's gone down. You know, like it's one of the, we could also speculate it might be manipulated from the exchanges. So we look here. This is obviously the chart we're looking at a lot right now. CoinGlass.com long short ratio from Bitcoin. Let's go to Kaspa. Right now we can see in the last 5 minutes. Right now it seems like Kaspa is meant to be buying more. 15 minutes. But yeah, right now it seems like the sentiment is to buy Kaspa. And that's also probably why the percentage of Kaspa right now is up against everything else. Obviously, people again, for the most part, Kaspa's price not rising because the retail market, which again, institutional adoption is not here with Kaspa like most other projects. It hasn't got VC backing like every other project in the space does. They can't keep the price up. Kaspa is purely organic at retail, and right now retail is frustrated because the price is not going up. So they're going to the meme tokens or other projects because that's where all the price action is happening. Like Kango's doing amazing right now. That's where all the price seems to be going to right now. But with listings incoming, you can see that turn on its head soon enough. And we are seeing the big addresses buying these dips. 10 million, 17 million. No, Uphold 3 million. Mexi an extra 6 million. BitGet an extra 20 million. The big exchanges are buying more and more. The exchanges are going higher and higher. They're not what's going to be pumping the price. We're going to pump the price. We need to see the adoption come back firstly. I think Tau could hit lower, bro. I mean, if you look at, I'm Tau right now at its region where it's at. This seems to be a level of resistance, if you will, for Tau. Let's get this here. Just draw a line instead. You can see here, from all the way back here, this is definitely a level of resistance for Tau, or support level for Tau right here around this zone. It could go lower. We'll have to wait and see. But again, if Bitcoin starts pumping following the elections, I think most projects will just follow in suit. Although knowing our luck of Kaspa will start dumping heavier. But yeah, I mean, I think Tau could go lower. But again, it's one of those things. If you're waiting for better price, I'm sure you're not, Eddie. But if you're waiting for a better entry, time in the market is better than trying to time the market. You're better off getting in a little. Again, not financial advice, but I think you're better getting in a little bit now, and then just try and DCA into it, as opposed to just waiting for the perfect entry, because you're going to end up missing out. Like even people DCAing into Kaspa right now, I think you're solid. Yeah, I've just seen more of this talk. Good afternoon, Kappa Frog. Welcome back to the stream, my man. Hope the family is fantastic, my man. Part of the reason why the stream can be ending in 5 minutes more abruptly than usual is because I'm going out to see them tonight, celebrating some special events. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll go out for a meal with them. The little bit of time I do get off in this space when I'm doing my work, I'm taking it today to go out and see my family, have some food with them, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, but thank you very much, my man. And I'm guessing you've not bought Kaspa today, otherwise Kaspa would be dumping. Yeah, exactly. Damn straight. Winter is coming. Yeah. Oh, winter's coming full force. And you did say do it now. Not financial advice though, but you did say do it now when Kaspa came down to here yesterday. I mean, again, there's nothing guaranteed. Kaspa could very well come lower, but again, if we're going off the premise that Kaspa is still in an uptrend, which it doesn't seem like it, but it is, with lower lows still being formed, then this should be hopefully the low point. If Kaspa goes below this blue zone here, this blue support zone, that would be a lower low, not a higher low. So hopefully in that regard, this is the bottom for Kaspa. With the elections being so close, with so much incoming for Kaspa, with potential Kraken listing so close now, this could be the bottom. But hey, who knows? Again, not financial advice, do your own research. You know the deal. 2 billion USD is missing from Kaspa. Market cap, where is it? I think it's on a vacation, to be honest. I don't know, man. I don't know, Dimitar. Yeah, I'm seeing the stuff about Arch. Yeah, I mean, I've heard about it. I'm not going to speak on it because I don't want beef with nobody. I want to be in my community with you lot, chilling, making my money, making my bags, talking about Kaspa and crypto. I don't want beef with nobody. I'd happily talk with people, other people in the community, but I don't want to beef with nobody. My Mexa UK still works without a VPN. It just gives you a warning login when I log in, saying I can't use it. Yeah, from what I mean, I struggled with it getting earlier, which is weird. So I had to use my VPN to get onto it. So maybe it's a situational thing, I don't know. But when I was speaking to other people I know in the community in the space who are reacting to this, they said, I'm pretty sure if you make a new account, it won't work because you won't be able to pass KYC without you make a new account right now, you won't be able to pass KYC. So therefore, you kind of need to if you have one already, you'll be fine. But if you haven't got one, you might have a problem. And now it's time to buy more Kaspa. You're right, Andy. I believe you're right. I'll hold my Kaspa over their money. Yeah, true. Is that to me or is that to the other people? Because if that's to me, I respect. I like it when Shy fights Da Vinci and Fred Krueger. I don't know why I speak about this still, but I think it's a question to me. I like Shy when he fights against Da Vinci and Krueger because that is Kaspa related. He's fighting against Da Vinci and Fred Krueger because they are belittling Kaspa, and he's saying, actually, Kaspa does this. So he's fighting for Kaspa then. But then, when he's talking about standing up for his people, I respect his belief and he can do what he wants. I say I'm on the fence because I don't want to speak about it openly because it's a touchy subject. If that's at least was referring to me. I haven't got a problem with him talking about it. I understand why people have a problem with it, but I haven't got a problem with it. So maybe I misworded it, and hopefully I've cleared that up if that was to me Brad Pitt. But when Kaspa's fighting Da Vinci Jeremy and Fred Krueger, he's talking about Kaspa and why it's great. That's why I love that. When he's talking about the political stuff, or quote-unquote political stuff, when he's standing up for his people, I don't want to speak about that openly because, again, it's not actually Kaspa related. It's not. So it shouldn't be even in the conversation, but it's what people are talking about, so I have to cover it so people understand it. But I think he's entitled to do what he wants. That's his own personal belief. And his own channel. He can say what he wants. Oh, it might have not been to me. Okay, it might have not been to me. That's fair enough. I didn't think it was to me because I'm pretty sure I said that already. I'm super emotional, so Shy saying that to Archie really makes me cry, and I block him, but he's in my dreams. You know what, Zara? You're so real about that, man. I feel that. And I know you're joking. What do? I don't know, man. Maybe play some whale sounds and go to sleep like that. The whales are really soothing, I hear. So I buying Kaspa late when it was at 15 cents, then I start DCAing, a dip DCAing. My average is 13 cents, need another dip. Hey, Tony, my man, you're looking good. You're looking very good, my man. You might be down a little bit, but again, some of us, again, got in earlier. It's got very, very early. Some of us got in at the very, very top, and they're obviously feeling very hard done by right now, but 13 cents average, with the way it's at right now, you're looking good, my man. I still have the Mexi app, works fine in for futures. Okay, maybe it's just me. Who knows? Either way, I've got VPN, so it works for me. It's just I couldn't get into it when I didn't have a VPN on. Made it. Glad to be here. Good to see you too, Stephen Kim, and welcome back to the stream. But that being said, apologies for you, Stephen King, as you are still, if you just joined in now, but you could always be listening to the stream. It was a very entertaining one, talking a lot about new Casper listings, the potential incoming Kraken listing, KRC20 stuff, 10 BPS, next big step towards it, which is really big. The fact that we are still early. But unfortunately, I do have to leave it right here and there. Right here and there, because I do unfortunately have something to go, as I mentioned, going out with some family. But again, back to tomorrow as always. Zara still trolling. Yeah, Zara is the GOAT, man. I love it. Now I've come to understand he's a troll. I love it. I understand my apology, mate. No, Brad Pitt, honestly, mate, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Again, I haven't got any qualms, any beef with anyone in the community, right? As long as you, like, again, you asked the question, answered it, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. But again, thank you for the question either way, my man. And again, I appreciate you a lot for being in the streams daily and hopefully learning more and more every single day. But that being said, I have to love you and all and leave you here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the streams again, leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more. If you want to know about crypto and other market sentiments, and of course, Casper News, and check out my free Discord server on the YouTube screen, and my homepage, in the description, also in the chat. And I'll see you all hopefully same tomorrow. Dog K, Mexi, and Bitmart announced today. Yeah, I saw Dog K. Didn't see Bitmart, but you let me know my Dog K later. There you go. Bitmart, there you go. But yeah,